Zambia, like many countries, faces a shortage of potatoes on the market. This is due to few local farmers producing the crop and lack of knowledge and skill on how to grow it. Welcome to this special interview where we learn on how to grow potatoes with Kadoko veggies, a farm located in Chirombo district. In this episode, we'll explore the process of nurturing this crop from planting up to marketing. So prepare to be inspired as we embark on a journey through the roots of this farmer's story.
Mr. Kadoko.
Yes, sir.
How do we accommodate the whole process of land preparation to the market itself, or having the potato on our tables?
Thank you. The important factor in growing potatoes is you have to know your soil. If you've done your soil tests, you've got your results, you will know what your soils are demanding. Okay? So let's assume your soils are okay. Your soil pH is ideal, which is 6.57 or 6 to 7. So you are going to start preparing your land. Your first point you have to think about is, do I have the adequate fertilizer? Do I have the correct seed? Because the seed has to be correct. It doesn't matter where you got it, but it has to be correct. It should be sprouted. So your first process, of course, is land preparation. You prepare your land. If you need your lime, you will apply your lime. So your land preparation, you do your furrows. If you're going to apply your lime, you apply your lime. Of course, you need to deal with the issues of nematodes, grubworms, and cutworms. So you are going to apply whatever pesticide you're going to use for your grubworms or your nematicides. And then you put in your seed. Remember, this seed is sprouted, which means the nose, the sprouted bit should face up. You stand them in the ground and you bury it. Next, you have to deal with the watering. Okay? Now you are dealing with your issues of watering. You have to water after you have planted. Okay? Your spraying program has to be also on course. Okay? You drench after you have watered. You cannot drench dry. Your fertilizer program, you have to remember, potatoes are time specific, just like every other crop. So you are going to apply correct fertilizers as the process runs through. You need your fertilizer for your vegetativeness, which means you want your potatoes to look that nice green bushy. You're going to have fertilizer for the issue of formation of the tubers in the ground. And those are time specific as well, because the tubers basically start from the time the plant germinates. And then you are going to have now fertilizer for the tubers bulking, meaning making them bigger. Okay? And then you still have to run with your spray program through and through. The important factor about any crop is inspection. You inspect your crop to see whether you need any spraying. You could have preventive spraying or you could have curative spraying. Remember, in potatoes, you can also have fungus. So you have to have some bit of fungicides on site. Your management of the tubers of your crop will determine how big your tubers will be or how nice and crisp they will come out. The guys at the market call it yaunga unga, yeah. So it's how you manage your field with your fertilizer and your watering, because you cannot forget watering. Please don't underwater or don't overwater the crop. When now the potato is ready, you tell from the stems turning yellow, the due date, you go and harvest your potatoes. You make sure that you don't start cutting or bruising the potatoes, because once you bruise it, it rots very, very quickly. Okay? Storage, if you're going to keep your potatoes, keep them in a cool, nice place. Keep them away from a crop called onion, because if you put potatoes next to onion, the potatoes will shrink. That's a well-known fact. Okay? You have already marketed. You do your marketing before you plant. The challenge we've been facing as new farmers on the block is that we tend to plant a crop, then we go to the market. I have this crop I want people to buy. You don't do that. The prudent way is go and market, then come and plant. When your crop is ready, you already have a market for it.
Great.
Yes.
Let's talk about the market itself. I have been observing that we do not have, of course, potato farmers are large in Zambia. What could be one of the reasons?
One of the reasons is knowledge gap. People tend to be scared to plant potato. They think it's a very difficult crop. The demand is quite huge for potatoes. Just about most of the school going children would rather have potatoes for their lunch boxes and things like that. So the demand is huge, but the challenge has been knowledge gap. People do not know how to go about how to plant potatoes. That's the important factor about going for training, attending training. And people have thought, well, my soils are bad, I can't plant potatoes. How did you know that your soils are bad? Have a soil test, go to ETG. ETG have got soil and crop fertilizers which are specific to those kinds of environment.
Great. Mr. Kadoko, just your final words towards the potato farmers out there. If someone wants to give up, why should they still continue farming potatoes? If they've not yet started farming potatoes, why should they start?
It's an easy crop to manage. The demand is out there. And I think it's one crop that anyone can do as long as your soil is correct, you have enough water. For me, why shouldn't you plant potatoes? You know, it's one crop that is still on high demand. I still see some potatoes that come in from outside Zambia, which means we still have a lot of people who want potatoes, and there are very few farmers that are growing potatoes.
Great. Now, obviously, a farmer is asking, is there a place I can run to for the right information of chemicals, right information of maybe even the seed of potatoes? Coming back to the seed, of course, do we have any variety of potato seeds, or there's just one variety of potato seeds?
There are quite a number of potato seeds. Varieties, you have the common one, the jelly, which most of us know about. You have Mondeo, you have Sagita. There are quite a number of them that you can get around the market. And there are quite a number of people who have potato seed. Remember, potato seed, if it has not sprouted, looks like the potato you eat. Okay, it may probably just be slightly smaller, but it's just the same as the potato you eat. For information, you can go to ETG. ETG have quite a good library of information regarding potatoes and other crops. Or you can call us, or you can come to our Facebook page. You will see, we can discuss, talk, chat. But you are better off going to ETG, because if you come to Kadoko, I will charge you for the training. ETG does it free.
Beautiful.